Here we are headed to downtown Edmonton. I am doing another video for everyone about house prices in the city. This is the new spring, or I guess early spring 2023 version. I haven't done one in a couple years, but the last one I did was pretty popular, so I am headed to look at a few more houses under 200,000. I want to see if they look better or worse than last time. So far what I have put on my list does seem to look better, but we won't know until we actually see them. So we'll keep going and take a look. Now, a lot of the houses we're looking at might have competition with people who are trying to do infills. An infill house I'll try to get a video of today so you can see what I mean. But basically they take one house and they knock it down and put two on the lot. You might have to compete with them if you're going for a cheaper house, especially if the lot is bigger. Here is an infill that I have been speaking about. What they do is they take a normal lot and they knock down the house if it's wide enough, and they put two houses on it. The houses are skinny. Sometimes they have a legal suite in the basement, and they're all new, and they sell usually between $500,000 and $600,000 per house. Alright, we're coming up to the area now, so all the houses are kind of in the same place around 97th Street. So I'm going to look for the first one. We can't go down the street both ways, so I'm going to go around through the alley here and try to get to the front of the house that way. So here's an idea of what it looks like in the back of this house. I think the guy wonders why I'm filming. He will find out soon if he watches this video. Well, it looks relatively well maintained back here. I can't say this is bad. There's not like a lot of trash. I know it's winterish, but it does look like people are taking care of what they have. They are interested in living here. Well, here we go again. Another way we cannot turn, so we're gonna have to go another block to try to get onto that street. Okay, so we're coming down now on this street, so we're just looking for this one property. People have done vinyl siding on their old houses here. It really doesn't look too bad, so if you could invest in something like that, you can always make the property look better. Oh, we're gonna be quick here because it's a very narrow street and there's parking like this on the side, but not much. Okay, so this house here is one of the top houses close to 200,000. It is $199,900, 3 beds, 1 bath, 1,125 square feet. Inside looks well decorated and taken care of. It has a decent upstairs, but I am a little concerned about that window now. I'm looking at it. The area around it looks like it needs some repair, but you could probably do that. The shingles don't look bad. The rest of it looks like it's been painted nicely. It's small, but you know, all the houses in the area here are small. I'll read a little bit of the description of what the agent says. The house offers 3 bedrooms, a kitchen and living room, a full bath. It's well maintained and taken care of over the years. And it has a convenient position near the mall and the university, well, one of them, and the stadium. So we will go ahead and take a look in the back. Okay, so there's a apartment building on the corner here, and this is the alley behind the house. So looks like there's a few little apartment areas, and we're coming up to the house right here. It has a garage. You could use it. It looks like they've been doing something to the side up there, like right in this area here. You're gonna definitely have to put some new wood on there. Yeah, it looks like a decent backyard there. I can't see in, obviously, but you know, they put up a nice fence, so. The back window looks not too bad. It's not a huge roof. So yeah, that's the first house. Well, there is a Corners 91 store, and that is near this house. See how this neighborhood looks. These houses are not updated as much, but I'm thinking that people are still maintaining around here. There are a few newer houses, not too bad. let's have a look. Okay, it looks like we might have some agents in here right now, so I don't really want to get out and film, and I can't really park on this side of the street. So what we have here is a 3-bed, 2-bath house. It is $199,998. It's 786 square feet. From what the pictures I can see is the basement's not bad. You could expose your hardwood floors maybe in here. It has a lot of old character in it. Looks like they built some new houses next door. The one on the other side is old. And I will get a description of what the agent says about this place. Okay, it says amazing opportunity. It's a character bungalow. You have to put some sweat equity. I guess they think it needs some updates. Renovations are needed, but the structure of the home is sound. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath on the main level. East-facing kitchen. Large window that brings in ample light. Basement currently has an additional bedroom. Could be made into another living space. I don't think so, really. Outside, there's a very large front porch. It's not that large. It's okay. You can put some chairs out there. Little table. There's apparently a brick walkway, so that might be easy to repair if something happens, but the sidewalk looks decent. Front steps might be a little bit old. The roof looks good. The house does have gutters, lots of windows there. You could replace some of them. I don't think that would be too expensive. So let's have a look in the back. Okay, we found a way to get into the back alley. You have to go around the block. So let's see how people are taking care of this place. Everything looks decently maintained. People have decent looking cars. It doesn't look like it's really a rundown situation. There is a new house being built over here. It's an infill, but it's not a double infill that I'm thinking of. Okay, here we are in the back. There's a giant tree that could be a problem with your foundation. You may want to have that removed. It's very close to the foundation, very close to your house, and very close to your shed. The shed looks like it's on a bit of an angle. It's kind of hard to tell right now because it's winter, but they do have a decent fence. They probably have a garden over here. So, you know, you do have a yard you can work with. There it is right there, this brown house on the left. The houses in the area look well maintained. They're not super updated, but people are taking care of things. I'm going to try to get out and take a picture. The sidewalk is nice here, and it's relatively quiet. Listen. Not a lot of noise, which is nice. So this house here, it's $199,900, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,064 square feet. It looks to be well renovated with very pleasant inside, and it's got a lot of usable space. The roof looks good. The windows are updated, but they're older. Maybe the finish, the siding could use some work, and the downstairs windows look pretty old. Okay, it says it's described by the agent as you'll be pleased with a perfect mix of history, charm, and modern touches. So it's got updates. It's got a bright living room, nice flow. It says there's oak cabinets in here. I don't think they're probably that new. Modern countertops, stainless steel appliances, a gas range, so you have gas in this place. Apparently there's a deck in the back, so we'll have to take a look. Upstairs, 3 bedrooms, 4-piece bath. Finished basement has another living space. I don't think you can live down there, but it could be a bedroom or a den. Apparently there's another bath downstairs. And there's a sunroom. That sunroom must be what we're seeing in the front here with the older windows, I'm thinking. Okay, so let's take a look in the back. Let's go into the back alley here and have a look. Well, we got some trash hanging around here, but you know, I don't know if some coyotes might have gotten into this. We'll just see how everybody else handles it. Actually, it looks like a pile of trash. It looks like it's been not coyotes. Alright, so here's the back of the house here. They have like a little shed. I don't think you can get a car in there, but you can put your lawnmower and whatever else. There's a parking area. Okay, there's the deck they're talking about. You know, it's okay, but you really couldn't do much on there. Like, I don't think you could have a really big table. The back's had some repairs. I don't know what's exactly going on, so you'd have to look at that carefully. But you could paint it all one color and you wouldn't see that anymore if that's the only problem. They do have a bit of a new fence, and you could probably park 2 cars. 95th seems to be quite a busy street here. This is the cheapest house I could find that was actually showing a picture of the interior so we could actually look at it. We were looking for number 11611. I'm looking for a very small house. This street actually has some stuff. We've got a public library over here. We have found the cheapest house available right now that I could see you could actually live in. This one is $149,900. It's right on 95th Street. It has 1 bedroom and 1 bath, but you know what? You're right in front of a bus stop, so you can save money right there not having to have a car. Okay, this one is 671 square feet. It's actually fairly well kept inside. You do need to do some renovations, but some have been done. If you're creative, it might work for you. You may be able to let people sleep in the bedroom, and then you could have a bed yourself in the living room, like in a fold-up couch or something for a while. The roof looks pretty good. It does have gutters. It has awnings over the window, which might be helpful in the sun. This is described as a first-time home buyer's house. It's a cute little home to fix up. It's probably too small for an infill, so you won't probably have competition for that. They're saying 2 bedrooms. I'm not exactly sure how that fits in there, because I was understanding it's 1 bedroom, a 4-piece bathroom, living room with hardwood floors, a great kitchen, and apparently there is a nice size yard in the back and a shed. You know, the steps, they look okay. Let's take a look in the back. It might be a little noisy here sometimes though, but I don't think people really use this street a whole lot. There is a little noise out here. I see the traffic picking up a little bit. A lot of the houses are the same around here. You know, I don't think I'd be walking out here at night. It's probably not the best. We have a Salvation Army church at the corner here. You may get some people who do live on the street in this area. So we're gonna go down the back alley and have a look. So far it seems well kept back here. I mean, the roads are bumpy right now because of the snow, but in general it's not too bad. But we might have trouble getting through because there's another car. Here's the back of the house. We do have a garage. It needs a lot of work. You may be able to do something to it, but you'll probably have to redo the roof at least. And they haven't been maintaining it at all. The roof on the house maybe looks a little bit dented. I don't know, it might just be the color. And I wonder why there's a dark spot on the top left up there. So I'm a little suspicious of that. Maybe there's like 2 layers on here of shingles. It looks a little weird. I'm not sure what's going on under the gutter there. There's a little bit of a dark color. The backyard's small, has a little bit of a deck. You probably couldn't do much on it. But it is a small house, and I don't expect a lot more from it. Very cheap. This area is the biggest house I could find, not in size, but in the fact that it has 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I noticed some of the lots here are quite a bit bigger. Look at the size of this lot here. Most of these will be turned into infills later. You could get a maybe a 4-plex on there. Here's a school in the area. It looks decent. It's older, but a lot of them here are. So we are going to take a look now for this house. So this area so far is better. I mean, look at how big this house is. It's like 2 duplexes connected together to make this massive house. And actually, I think there's 2 units at least in both. There's an apartment there, a newer apartment here. See, this is what they'll do. This is a larger infill where they'll put a whole bunch of units into one. Okay, this is the final house here. This one is $199,900. I picked it because it has 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Up there we have a little grocery. The neighborhood's pretty quiet. It's not a super busy street or anything. Looks like we got a lot of working people here. Seems normal. Upgrades inside, I think it looks livable, but the outside looks decent. Like the siding is really nice. It's got nice trim. The fence is decent, looks newer. I think there's a terrarium in the back. Apparently this house is only 671 square feet. I think it might be a little bit bigger than that, but I could be wrong. So we will see what the agent's description is. It's described as a 4-bedroom home, a huge 50 by 150 foot lot. It has newer shingles, 100 amp service. Basement is finished with a 3-piece bathroom and 2 extra bedrooms. Yard has a oversized single garage and carport in the back. Not too bad. So let's go take a look. There's a little close-up of the grocery store, which is very convenient to be right by your house. And a bus stop here too. Looks like a well-used road. It's well-maintained. And another bus stop over here. So let's check out the alley. We do have a down shopping cart, which is a little suspicious. That guy runs a business for lawn care, so you know that working people live here. Okay, so here's the back of the house. Yes, we do have a garage with a carport, but the carport looks like it is not usable for some reason. That wasn't mentioned. Maybe they're using it for storage and just don't want people in there and they just closed it off. Let's hope that. The roof is not the greatest on the shed, on the sides at least. Maybe the top shingles aren't too bad. You could use this. You'd want to have a garage, so it's gonna have to be made usable. The rest of the back alley does look reasonable. I can't see any more of the house really. I can see a bit of the house back there. There's another little sort of shed thing. The yard looks to be a decent size. So, what did everybody think of the houses I showed today? It's just a small snippet of what's available. I think there were about 30 to 40 houses available. Some of them are in better repair than others. Maybe the inside's nicer than the outside, but you won't know until you actually go inside and take a look. I'm just doing from the outside. I'll also show some footage of around the neighborhood. You can see what it's like to live here. If you like this video, please leave a comment. Please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Here's another area where you can shop. There's an Esso dollar convenience store, Papa John's Pizza, laundromat, a lot of apartments here. We're going to be going west on 118 Avenue, and there's a lot of ethnic stuff there. There's a Freshco over here, which is a great place to shop. It's a discount grocery like a Safeway. We're not doing the whole street, but we're doing some of 118 to show you here. Shoppers Drug Mart on the corner. It's a little rough in there. I have seen security in there before. Okay, so this is 118, so you get an idea of what it's like. We've got a convenience store, auto place. Keep going down the road. Little convenience stores, a barber shop, a church. Got a cafe and lounge called the Ming Key. Village Foods, Don Aaron Poutine, Wings Sports Bar, fashion stores, a bridal shop. I don't think it's there anymore, I'm not sure. Another Motors. It's a little bit of a rougher area of the city, I think. During the day, it's not too bad. There are some little boutiques here. There's a drugstore, music store. This is called Cultures, it looks like. This is a thrift shop on the right-hand side. I've shopped in here before during the day, no problem. We have a bookstore and clothing for Middle Eastern people. We got a optometrist, nail polish salon. We've got a bunch of graffiti, but it's well done. Green onion cake place. Place you can take pictures with a green screen. And we keep going on this. We're going towards 97th Street. The trading company. There's a tropical food market, Ethiopian cuisine, pawn shop. Yeah, you will find some pawn shops on this street too. Halal restaurant. If you go right up here off of 118, this is going north. There's a great shopping area up there, a mall and everything like that. And if you go south, you'll go downtown. So this is 97th Street, and it will really take you everywhere.